And what we're gonna do today is go over the Leo walk. This is how I learned the Leo walk. If you think it's funky, follow along. Leo walk. All right, let me explain real quick. Give me a second. So real quick, I learned this actually from the late great Skeeter Rabbit. Of course, the name is Leo, tributed after Flippy Luke of the original lockers, the legendary lockers. So, to me, it's basically, if I want to really break it down, is like a two-step, okay? Two-step, the word, you have two steps. A step and a second step. And basically what I'm doing is I'm going side to side. I'm going to my right side to the left side. If I want to go from this position to here, I took two steps. Now, what I just did, those weren't steps. These are not steps. These are kind of like sliding across the floor, right? My foot didn't even come off the ground. A step is when I pick up my foot and I place it down. So I got two steps, and one and two. Notice when I say the and, basically I'm saying lift your foot up and put it down, okay? And on the count on the one, I'm gonna go and one and two. Going back to the left side, and one and two. So this is a basic two-step, okay? The key that you gotta remember is be on the beat, all right? So what we're gonna do is the Leo walk, the way I explain it, is not two-step, it's a step and a slide. So what I do is I go and one, and this one slides right in, okay? So I'm gonna go to my right side. And one, then two. Other side the same way. I go and one, and then slide in on the two, okay? So that's the first part. Let's give that a try. If you're trying along with me, give it a go. 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Notice right after I step on 2, I go and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Notice it's right away, right? So it's not and 1, 2, and then go, because it's gonna be too late. You gotta step up. You gotta lift your knee up. So that's another thing. That step, I exaggerated, all right? So it's not like a light step, you know. This is like a light step. If I go from the side, you see how I barely even pick up my knee, right? My knee goes up here. So normally, like when you walk, you don't really have to pick up your knee that much. When you extend it, if you march like this, right, like a marching band or something like that. So if you're ever in the marching band, you know what I'm talking about. You gotta, you know, your drill sergeant or your director say, pick up those damn knees. And that's what we're doing. We're picking up, exaggerating, because with dance, you want to exaggerate. The bigger move you do, the better it looks, okay? So practice picking up that knee. So you're gonna go and 1, 2, and 3, 4. From the side view, you see when I pick up my knee here, here's the settle technique that I want you guys to pick up. I don't just pick up like this. Look at my body. It's not here, it's here. So I bring my chest down a little bit. My hip kind of goes back here, so my balance is a little bit better. If I'm standing here like this, it's harder for my balance because I'm gonna fall forward. Make sense? So I'm gonna go and 1, then 2. So from the front, and 1, 2, and 3. Notice this, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. And as the dance versus, if I don't do the upper body, it looks like this. And 1, 2, and 3, 4. Look how stiff that is. So I can just see it looking at the reflection right there. It looks way more stiff. So you just keep like this. 1, 2, 3. It's almost like a soldier. You know, you don't want to dance like a soldier. You want to dance loose and funky. Okay? So one more time, recap. When you bring your knee up, bring your chest closer to your knee. Okay? So the body's got to move. Otherwise, you're going to look stiff like a soldier. Not a funky soldier. You want to be funky. So here we go. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now repeat that as many times as you can just to stay on rhythm, stay on the beat, okay? So I'm gonna play music right now. You guys can dance along with me. But then from time to time, if you're practicing, a lot of times I would just practice, even going from the kitchen to the living room, to the bathroom, whatever, just get that, pick up that beat on time, on rhythm, and sliding that in, okay? Otherwise, you're just gonna be doing one of these. It ain't bad, but it's not the Leo walk, all right? Let's get the Leo walk. I'm gonna play some. Stop the fire. Leo walk with me, Leo walk. Stop, 6, go. Now, let's go to level 2. All right, I'm gonna check out level 2. All right, so that was level 1. If you have level 1 down, good. No time for a break because level 2, we want to add a little bit more to it. Notice the count. Watch the count. I go and 1, 2, and 3, 4. That's level 1. That's level 1. Level 2, there's also the and. Check the and out. You go and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. That extra and in there adds more to it, and I think it makes it even more funky, okay? So, how we're gonna do this, try this out. You're just gonna go, and 1, and 2, da, 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 da. Just practice that. Now you're gonna put it together real soon, okay? But before you put it together, you gotta get ready. You just gotta know how to do this. Most of you guys who dance already, you got your balance is good, you can do this no problem. But for those that are having a hard time doing it, notice this. If I'm gonna pivot, this is my left foot. My weight is gonna be on my right side, okay? Now, it doesn't have to be 100% on my right side. I could be 50-50, you know, but generally, because what happens is when I move, I go, and 1, now my weight is transferring from this side, because look, I'm picking up my right, that means 100% my weight is on the left, right? So I'm gonna go here, and 1 real quick, put my weight down, so now I can shift this. And by the end, I gotta put my weight all the way to the right side, because now I can slide this in, okay? I gotta slide that in. So let's try again. 7, 8, and 1, and 2. So just practice that 3 times. Make sure your timing is good before you try to go to the other side. So many times I teach this, everybody's like, all right, cool, then I'm gonna start doing this side. I'll touch upon all the common pitfalls that a lot of people have when doing this move, because I see it all the time, especially some of the dancers who've done similar moves. There's so many things I want to touch upon and have you watch out for, okay? So here we go. Let's go slow with me. 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. My tips on drilling this is don't do the right and the left right away. Just do one side. So if I go like this, I go 1, and 2, and 3, 4. Just slide down to 4. So I'm just going to practice this side first. Zap. Zap. Okay, just this side. Once this side is good, now I'm going to practice just the other side. So I can focus on the timing. Other side, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3. Then slide on the 4. And 1, and 2, 3, 4. Alright? So that's my left side. Once I get both down, then I'm going to do it. Okay? So I'm going to do a few times with you. No music, then we're going to add the music. Guys, real quick, I got to head out. Actually, I'm not heading out. My student's coming in. So I got to end this real quick. but you guys got me for another few minutes, all right? So here we go. 6, 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 6, and 7, and 8. That's 1 8 count. I'm gonna do it with the music one time. Here we go. Coming up, come on. Start with the music, man. Come on, baby. You don't want to give it go. 5, 6. Walk, that's the level 2. So we touch on level 1, and then we touch on level 2. Later on, there's a different version, like a level 3, if you will. But when I say levels, I just mean different versions. Sometimes I add up the number because you're doing more things. So that's like if I had to teach you how to juggle, right? If you're juggling 1 ball, then 2 balls and 3 balls, and obviously you can see that 3 balls harder than 2 balls than 1. So if you add more, they're gonna be harder. But that's the same thing, that's basically what dance is, right? We add more stuff, better dancers add more little things to it to make it more interesting to watch. But of course, it's gonna take more control. That's why it takes more training. So basically, I'm here to kind of break down the mystique of dance. There is a method, there is a science to it, and hopefully if I can explain it good to you guys, or anybody that's interested in dance, hopefully nobody thinks like, hey, dance is something that you gotta be born with or something like that. Right? I think anybody can do it if they have the right method, and obviously the right mentality, right? You have to have the desire first and kind of go through the perseverance, because training your muscle memory, training these things, sometimes is not easy. Training your balance is not easy, right? Some people can't really just stand on one foot, right? Or switching to the other foot. Like even if you could stand on one side, be able to kind of take your weight on and off on the rhythm here like that, may seem simple to somebody and harder for some people, but it's trainable. So everything's trainable, all right? So anyway, guys, I don't want to take too much time because I got my students coming in. But other than that, hope you guys have fun with this today. For all my students at the community colleges, big shout out to y'all, and I'll see you guys in the coming weeks. Thanksgiving's coming up pretty soon, so hope you guys enjoy, eat well. I'll see you guys on the dance floor.